Welcome into Skyridge High School for Skyridge basketball only on KSLSports.com as Skyridge returns home to continue their Region 4 slate. They'll host the American Fork Cavemen. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Good rivalry here between these two programs going toe-to-toe. We'll start by introducing the visiting Cavemen. American Fork coming in 12-6 overall, 2-2 in region play. And look, this is a group coming off a solid victory over Westlake, trying to get back on the winning side of things after a tough loss at Lone Peak. It's been lose, win, and AF trying to put back-to-back wins together in region play for the first time this season. You have a lot of balance. You want to start with Ashton Wallace, Aaron Dunn, Tiger Cuff, Blake Rawson. They all average double-figure scoring. It's a deep offensive lineup for Coach Cuff and the Cavemen, as we'll see if Coach Gardner and the Eagles have something defensively in mind. Skyridge coming in 6-10, 0-4 in region play, coming off a tough loss on the road at Pleasant Grove, one where they didn't hit a field goal in the first quarter, but we'll see if they can get off to a better start tonight. This is Tate Larson, had it, lost. Here's Wallace on the run out for American Fork. Ashton coming up, that ball, not much of a chance. They got kind of stuck between the rim and the glass, and Skyridge coming down the other end. J.J. Jory, what a game he had against Pleasant Grove. But it's this guy, Mason Hunter, their leading scorer this season, as he hands it off there with Cy Hansen. Now Jory coming around the screen, terminated, looking for some help here. Good defense here by American Fork, 10 on the shot clock. Larson plays over to J.J., hard close out there, little spin, and we've got a foul here with just 5 left on the shot clock. An early whistle here going against American Fork. That called on Turley, the first personal, first team foul. He'll come off the floor, and checking in here will be number 12, Benji Lindberg, for the Cavemen. Inbounded Hunter, and that one was left short off the window. Good look there for the senior. American Fork lobbing inside, easy play at the rim for Blake Rawson. Young man has been stellar for the Cavemen this year. Here's Jory handing off, couple high screens here. Hunter driving, hanging off the window, Mason Hunter. Boy, if they can get him going, he can be as good of a scorer as there is. Dunn. Nice soft touch, the big man inside. Boy, he had a big night the last time we saw him against Lone Peak. Now being called on defensively. Nice D there to take away Hansen. And American Fork with another steal. Caveman on the run, and it's picked off. How about Tate Larson retreating back and securing it? Davis handing off. Up and down here early. His offense is trying to find their rhythm. Here's Hansen. So I was so good at the line against PG, working around, blocked away by Dunn. Here's Lindberg. Inside, Rawson skips out, Dunn. And a timeout taken Skyridge. Aaron Dunn flexing his shot from long range again. It's 7-2 American Fork. I want to thank you for joining us here for Skyridge Basketball and KSL Sports Rewind. We have every Skyridge game for you here. And Coach Gardner, talk about a group that they've had a lot of close games, just a 4-point loss to Lone Peak in region play. It was 9 against Westlake, 9 against PG. Both of those games, they were close, one possession, and just couldn't quite conjure up enough in the end. And this American Fork squad, defending state champs, had such a strong start to the season. Now trying to just find their rhythm night in, night out here in the deepest region in the state. Skyridge basketball, 5.5 to go here, first quarter. Having to run through a backup system tonight, so we'll update you with time frequently. We appreciate your patience with us. Larson handing off to Cy. Back cut there, but defended, and that pull up from Hansen won't go, but tapped out for Davis. Here's Anderson off the glass. That was strong. American Fork across the timeline, played over Lindbergh. Hunter does a nice job with that initial step, but how about the quickness of Wallace to attack away from where that defense was? Quick 7-point lead here for the visitors. Turnaround won't go on the shot by Hansen. Oh boy, that long outlet. Lindbergh slowing it up. Cuff for three. No. And Hunter there with the rebound. Coach Gardner thought it could have been a loose ball foul there. We play on. Hunter trying to attack. He'll push this out. Patience here for Skyridge as we approach the midway point in our opening quarter. Davis back with Cy. Hansen trying to back down this AF front court, won't work. Nice defense there by Rawson. 10 on the shot clock. Drive by Larson, blocked away by Cuff. And a traveling violation here on Tiger. Didn't know if we were going to have the foul. But no, they say he walked with it. It will be Skyridge basketball. Substitutions here for each side is Ethan Gagan coming on the floor here for Skyridge. Meanwhile, Kean Webb debuting tonight for American Fork. I was really impressed with the game of Kean when we saw them last at Lone Peak. High post here with Davis. Anderson trying to work off that. Nice defense on the interior, not much room. Davis for three off the mark, and the student section right behind the glass will let him hear it. Substitution back on the floor, J.R. Turley for the Cavemen. Well, we got a packed house tonight here at Skyridge. Both student sections full. We got seats around the upper track getting full by the minute. Here's Lindbergh. Turley looking for Webb. Kean, double team coming. Over with Wallace. Boy, Kean, he's really trying to establish himself in the paint. Wallace finding his way around, and another finish at the rim for Ashton. Hunter trying to quickly get it up the floor, but that comes off. Webb with the rebound. 3 minutes to go here, 11-2. Oh boy, and Anderson coming up hard there. Boy, Turley went to the floor on the aggressive closeout there, and we're gonna try to make sure he stays calm. Turley gonna come off the floor here. It looks like Turley had something come up on him, still kind of rubbing that eye. Appears to be okay, but he will get a short rest here. Holden Hucks checking in, as does Tiger Cuff. And Hurley will come back on at the next whistle. Here's Lindbergh. They're trying to get done. Fronting him in the paint was Mostetler's. That three from Lindbergh won't go. Up the floor here quickly with Skyridge. Gagan over, hanging and hitting. Oh, Mosteller, the junior center. With a quick bucket there for Skyridge in transition. Skipped over, done. Kind of side to side, again trying to establish himself. Help coming on the backside. Skipped out, tapped out to Cuff. Lindbergh. Oh, just short, and now a loose ball foul. Gonna go against Skyridge. Boy, body's hitting the floor here early. We might have double fouls here. Is another well, discussion here, maybe away from the ball, and the clarity there, it will be the foul on Mosteller. First personal, second team foul on Skyridge. Inbounded to Hurley, who just came back on. It is Turley, my bad. Oh, spin move from Rawson. Blake with another pair. Up the floor, Mosteller lost it, and they turned it over. I'll tell you what, boy, Skyridge not afraid to try to push the ball up the floor quickly here. Haven't been able to find a lot of success in the half court, so try to beat him up the floor. Coach Cuff yelling at his defense to get back. Cavemen will have the ball here, 13-4. Hucks. Turley around the screen. Kean Webb backside, gets the offensive board. 4 different scores for American Fork on their first 15 points. Handed off here with Jensen. Cannon trying to drive, lost it. Over to Cuff. Timeout, Tiger Cuff, the 5th Caveman scorer as the Cavemen roaring early. 18-4 American Fork. You're watching Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Cavemen Associates for their sponsorship of the Rewind Sports Network. If you have any legal needs, law offices in Utah County can help walk you through whatever's going on. For a free consultation, call 801-754-4240. There's Gagan back up here with Jory. Skyridge needing to find a little bit of rhythm. Anderson, good defense there by Turley. Gagan cutting back to the middle, wanted to hit Mosteller on the roll, could not. Jordan trying to post up, shot clock down to 2. Tough fadeaway and hit it. Cannon Jensen with much needed points for the Falcons. 35 seconds to go, 3-second differential, inside with Dunn. That came off the rim, shot clock reset, but given away as a rebound gathered by J.J. Jory. Inside, Mosteller, blocked away. Boy, Rawson got a piece of that. That might have been some contact there on the body. I think Coach Gardner petitioning for the same, no call. 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Turley, Mosteller, good defensive positioning there, kicks out, corner 3. Won't go, done the rebound, they won't get it away. And that will do it. 18-6, the visitors of American Fork leading Skyridge on KSLSports.com. Welcome back, start of the second quarter. Dane Stewart with you, American Fork and Skyridge. Boy, all Cavemen in that first quarter. 5 different scores, Dunn had 5, Wallace and Rawson 4 apiece. Dunn, offensive foul. Boy, that one, Tate Larson might be filling that one tomorrow, sacrificing the body. Just the second team foul on American Fork. High post here with Cy giving off Larson. He'll dribble it back out. Now trying to attack, hands over to Mason. Boy, left it short. I think he was expecting maybe being closer on that play. Skipped over. Oh, Turley's 3 rimmed out. Cleared by Hunter. Mason handing off. Cy looking to attack. Oh boy, it was a good move. Just a touch strong off the rim. Here's Rawson. Excuse me, that was Wallace. Was wanting to go to Rawson. Lost it, out, turned over. Hunter. Coming to the middle, off the window, gets the roll. Mason Hunter, I think he had just 6 or 8 in that loss to PG. Love to get him going, no doubt. This is Rawson trying to back down Hanson. Hanson trying to stay true there defensively, but Rawson with a nice touch at the rim. 6 points here in the early going for Blake. 6 minutes left here in our second quarter. Jory, step back, gets it away. J.J. Jory was the best scorer against PG for Skyridge. You get 4 or 5 of them. Nice early tray here for J.J. Cuff. Boy, somehow Dunn fitting that ball through, and Cuff with the finish. Here's Hunter. Oh, good cut. Tate Larson set that up. Gotta watch those back cuts. Through pass there from Hunter. And now you see Skyridge trying to find their rhythm offensively. Out with Dunn. The lead down to 9. Wallace, little step back. That was off the mark, tapped out, Dunn able to secure it. Here's Tiger, pump fake. He's got some space. Short. And run to the floor. Here comes Hanson, showing his ball skills. And strong, Dunn with the clear. Dunn heard the message, able to race back, get the rebound. Turley. The 6th Caveman score. 4.5 to go here in our second quarter. Anderson set to come on for Skyridge at the next whistle. Webb for American Fork as that shot from Davis wouldn't go. And now we've got a whistle and a timeout, I believe, being taken. Yes, timeout. 4:16 to go. Timeout, American Fork, full timeout. We'll take it with them and be back. Welcome back. American Fork basketball leading here by 11. They've been in control for the majority of this first half. Got off to a scorching start. Little zone look here by Skyridge as Dunn left, and Dunn hits. Second triple of the night for Aaron Dunn. He's up to 8. Getting it back here, Ethan. Getting with Larson. He's got a little bit of space. That shot won't go. Dunn was calling for it. Dunn has it. Backing down Hanson. And it was strong on the look. Hunter pushing it. Mason for 3, off the mark again. Josh Davis cheering on his teammate there from the bench. I actually love it. You want to give your shooter, your top scorer, try to keep his confidence up. See, he was a little frustrated with the missed shot. Brought it to the floor, no call. Lindbergh over with Wallace, and now Cuff skipping with Webb. Ashton again, inside, Rawson got good position, blocked away. Cuff to Wallace for 3. That won't go. Boy, in the clear, that was Rawson kind of pulling the chair, and the lob to Webb. Rawson raising the roof for Kean Webb, and that's all set up. Rawson did such a great job of kind of pulling himself away from that rebound, allowed his team to keep the possession. Inside, won't go, Webb with the board. There's Wallace. Bam looking inside, Blake blocked away, good help there. And they say off of American Fork. Nice defensive help coming down. Don't take that away by Hunter. Star's able to get it back. Approaching 2 to go here. And now under 2 minutes. Hansen able to get that again. His jumper won't go. Webb was there defensively, and the rebound gathered by JR. Wallace. Ashton, boy, somehow had that step, and that was deflected away there thanks to Cannon Jensen. They'll stay here, 17 on the shot clock for the Cavemen. Wallace. Turley plays to Lindbergh. Good ball movement, sets up Ashton. That 3, long. Ball on the floor, rolled over, and now a foul here going to be picked up by JR. Going to be his second, just the 3rd team foul on American Fork with 1:16 left. JR will come off as Tiger Cuff checking in. JJ Jory coming on here for Skyridge. Larson, pull up just beyond the line, and that was long, tapped out. Cuff corrals it. Had a bit of a look from his dad there on the bench, but all fine and dandy for the Cavemen. Well, back to Wallace, and fouled Ashton Wallace. Well, he's been aggressive all night. And the foul here going to go on Skyridge. It'll be the 3rd team foul. With this one called on Jensen. Be the first on Cannon. As Wallace at the line here, 2 free throws for Ashton. First good, he's got 1 more. 6 different scorers here for American Fork just in the 2nd quarter. In fact, no one's hit more than 1 field goal for the Cavemen in the 2nd quarter. We talk about balance in the open. It's been on display here tonight. 2nd free throw for Wallace, good. He's up to 6, as now we'll see Jake Mulholland checking in for the first time tonight. Wallace will get a rest for the Cavemen here inside of a minute to go. 50 seconds left here in the first half. Davis will pull, no, and the rebound gathered by Hucks. Lindbergh over with Cuff. Got a 6-second differential, game clock to shot clock, 25 on the game clock. Around the Dunn screen, Cuff over with Hucks, now skipped across, open, Lindbergh gonna drive, floats it up, wouldn't go, and now hold there. You can see the jersey tug. Hucks able to elevate, get the offensive board, and draws the foul. This is called on the floor, so no free throws coming. The foul, I believe, will be called on Larson. It'll be the 4th team foul, and I think just the 1st on Tate. 12 seconds left here in the half. Shot clock turned off. American Fork inbounding baseline. American Fork inbounding baseline. The lob to Wallace. 10 seconds on the clock. Switch, Wallace over with Cuff, clock down to 4. Tiger run out of time, gets it away. No, he traveled with it, and that will do it. First half complete. Maybe not. They might put time on the clock here. I think you could probably put a second left. As the horn sounded as that ball was in the air, they'll put .5. So Skyridge here will have the inbound. They can get a shot away. You never know. 4 Falcons on the floor. No, there are 5, my bad. Inbound to Larson, the heave, and this will be short. And that will do it. A first half in favor of the visitors, 31-13. American Fork leading Skyridge. You're watching Falcon basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. Start of the second half, 31-13 American Fork. And we talked about balance. Here's your balance. 8 points for Aaron Dunn, 6 for Wallace, 6 for Rawson, 5 for Cuff, 4 for Webb. And Turley had 2 in that first half, 6 different scores. And no one had more than 1 bucket in the second quarter in what was a 13-7 scoring advantage for American Fork. Meanwhile, for Skyridge, 4 points for Mason Hunter, 3 for Jory, 2 for Jensen, 2 for Larson, 2 for Mosteller. Just been one of those nights. Is on the first possession, Turley picking up his third. He's got to come off the floor here. Free throws for Hunter. And Mason splitting it. 31-14, a little bit of pressure now being shown by Skyridge. And Dunn just coming right over and deflecting that up the floor. We talk about a group, they play hard, but a good display of what they have to go up against when you have a guy like Aaron Dunn. How about the deflection there? Davis tried to keep it in, but was out of play, and probably for the better, as that will negate what you saw was ball through the rim with no impact. It'll be American Fork baseline. Here's Wallace. Up with Dunn. He's hit a pair of threes today. He's actually been the best three-point shooter on the floor, the big man for American Fork. Shot clock inside of 5. Outlet to Dunn. He's taken another one. That one was off the mark. And how about Lindbergh coming to save it to Wallace? Timeout, American Fork. It's B. Lindbergh, baby, with the save and the bucket for the Caveman. The lead is 19. Welcome back. Here's Davis, handing off. Hunter, working around a couple screens, trying to drive. Done. No. How about the closeout there by Aaron Dunn and the block? My goodness. This is a group that had to play PG, their length in the paint. Oh, a nice inbound right to Hunter as Mason able to get the better end of it there off the inbound. But boy, they had to go up against length with PG again, that interior and that 3-2-D really taken away. Needed their outside shot. Again, body to the floor, no whistle, as it's Rawson with the bucket. He's up to 8. Just had a bit of a grin. We've seen Skyridge try to draw a couple of those offensive fouls, and just has not been something that we've seen called tonight. Davis back with Hunter, and we've got warning here on the bench, I believe. I mean, Coach Gardner's in the box. I'm just teasing. There's Mason again. They're trying to get him going. 5 points in this third quarter for Hunter. He's got 9 to lead all scorers at this point. And they're looking for number 1. Rawson passing out, Dunn. Giving with Wallace off the Dunn screen. Kicks to Lindbergh. Rawson, boy, I thought maybe trying to go after that, draw contact. I thought a good no call there. Back to Skyridge. Larson had a little bit of space, now trying to drive. Lindbergh able to get back there defensively. There's Davis. Straight away, jumper. Cy Hansen. His first points tonight. We're talking about the deficit to PG. It was double figures. They got it back. They tied it up. Skyridge did. Got a lot of work to do tonight. 5 minutes to go here in the third. Dunn Looking for that lob to Rawson, deflected away, out of play, will stay here. Nice defense there by Cy Hansen, fronting it. As Kean Webb coming on here for American Fork for Rawson, and checking in for Skyridge. Josh Davis will head to the bench as Ethan Gagan on the floor. And it's Gagan here defending Dunn. That's a bit of a advantage for the much bigger Dunn. But how about the drive there by Ashton Wallace? Oh man, knocked away, and Wallace are going to be called for the foul. Be his first, second team foul on American Fork in this second half. As it will be Skyridge basketball baseline. Corner three, Jory just off the mark. Cuff to Wallace. Ashton. Webb trying to establish himself. And offensive foul here on Kean. I'll tell you what, Ethan Gagan that time earned every bit. Webb is trying to establish positioning. Couldn't get it the first time. They go with a high post to try to get that lob over the top, and Gagan saying right there in good defensive positioning, and Coach Cuff saying, what's he supposed to do? There's Jory. Wanted that wraparound, taken away by Lindbergh defensively. American Fork pushing it. Dunn trying to work in the block. Skipped over, Lindbergh. Oh, how about the play there? Boy, Cy Hansen that time playing big in the paint, gets the steal. Anderson off the mark. The three's not falling, and that lost out by American Fork. Skyridge will have it. Talking about that PG game for the Falcons, it was the long ball that helped them come back in that one. Timely shooting in the third quarter in particular. Just hasn't been there tonight. Only one made three for the Falcons. That was by Jory back in the second quarter. And they've not been able to get a lot of space to take shots, but when they have, they haven't been able to hit them. And it's why this deficit has remained in place and in fact grown for the Cavemen. Here's Hansen looking over with Hunter, trying to get Webb in the air. Kean staying vertical. Count it! Cy Hansen with the rebound, the putback, and the foul. This foul called on Hucks. His first, fourth team foul on American Fork. And Hansen here with 4 quick points in this third quarter. This is much like PG, except all of his points in the third came at the line. He's at the line here, and he makes good on the three-point play. Tiger Cuff coming back on the floor for American Fork. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Getting a little pressure here by Skyridge. American Fork able to handle it, and Cuff finding space right down the lane. Tiger Cuff. Larson trying to answer back, blocked away by Hucks. Kept here. Hansen trying to back down Rawson, handing off, no, walked with it, turned it over. Ashton Wallace will check in here for American Fork. As Mosteller coming on here for Skyridge. We'll also make a late sub here, Cannon Jensen coming on the floor. Turley back with Wallace. Ashton, tough drive, draws the contact there. And Ashton Wallace will head to the line as Mason Hunter picking up his first foul tonight. That high weave, boy, can really open those driving lanes. And we talk about how aggressive Ashton Wallace has been tonight. He's been really the best penetrator of this American Fork offense. We've seen drive and drive again. first free throw there is long from Wallace. No good. He's got one more here. Splits the trip. Ashton now unofficially with 11. Working inside, Mosteller hanging, and they walked with it. It was good defense on the interior by Ross, and goes straight up, no contact, and Mosteller, just that hesitation, doesn't get away cleanly as Skyridge turns it over once again. American Fork, and the call will be on Wallace, his second personal, as Dunn coming back on the floor, Lindbergh back on the floor for the Cavemen. Inbounded to Hunter, having to deal with a much taller Dunn, little spin move. Oh, wouldn't go! Betrayed by his home rim. Mason Hunter again off the inbound, but couldn't get that one to go against Dunn. Here's Turley up with Lindbergh. 2 minutes left here in the third. Mosteller coming out to hedge off of that screen. Turley looking to the corner. That tapped out by Hunter. Will stay here. 13 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of time here for the Cavemen still on the possession. There's a substitution here for Skyridge. Dane Housley coming on the floor. I haven't seen him play, but man, he's got a heck of a name. Back to Cuff, and that tapped out, and Skyridge has numbers. Coming up with Anderson to Hunter and Dane. Now you can't resist. Dane Housley with his first bucket, doing what all Danes do. Efficiency right there. Cuff skipping over. Turley the three. Nope. And Dane with the board. A nice tone to it. Here comes Housley and the Falcons. Driving off the window. Back-to-back buckets for Dane Housley. Has a little bit of energy back here for Skyridge. It's a 13-point game. Approaching 1 minute to go. And Mosteller here going to be called on the whistle. Was trying to reach around there for that foul, or for the disruption. Going for that steal. Be the second on Jackson. Skipped over a Cuff for three. Ooh, that wouldn't go. And now a loose ball foul here going to be called on Skyridge. Is that on Mosteller again? Yes, it is. His third. The lob to Dunn. Go right at him. Wallace dribbles out of the corner. 45 seconds left here in the quarter. Mosteller, they get that entry, and a foul here is the help of Cannon Jensen. And those fouls adding up, and this will be Aaron Dunn heading to the line here. The big man we talked about, where they can feed him almost at will. And the persistence there will work Aaron Dunn to the line here, where he will have 2 free throws for American Fork. Dunn, 8 points in the first half as that first free throw off the back of the rim. J.J. Jory will come on the floor here for Skyridge. One more here for Dunn. Splits the trip, he's got 9. 35 seconds left here in the quarter, 2-second differential, game clock to shot clock. Here's Housley. 15 seconds left here in the quarters. Hunter coming up. Housley still on it. Shot clock inside of 10. Mason looking to drive. Mason double team there, spinning inside, kicks to Dane. Housley the three. And that is how the third quarter expires. The energy brought to the building as Dane Housley goes 3 for 3 in the quarter, pulls it back to 11, 41-30, the fourth quarter coming up next here on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter. Dane Housley helping provide a little bit of a spark as a 17-10 third helps Skyridge bring a little bit of juice back to the building here. Wallace on the floor. Oh, and a foul call here. Boy, Mason Hunter, I thought that was pretty good defense from where I'm at. Now that official's baseline, so he's looking right at it, but boy, that looked like a pretty good play from where I'm at. Gardner didn't like it at all. It'll be 2 free throws here for Ashton. First one rattled in. It was the second personal on Hunter. 5 team fouls for each side as Wallace makes them both. He's up to 13. Here's Housley. Jory looking to drive. Boy, shook the defender. He was almost surprised that he had the space. That one maybe rushed when he recognized he had the space and just a touch off the mark. Dunn in with Rawson, skipped over, Tiger. Tiger's up to 10. His second made triple tonight. And a foul here, going to be called on Wallace. That'll be the third. (16 fouls). Skyridge will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Housley getting it back. Gagan, oh, nice find, but Mosteller was too strong on the look. Boy, that's a great drive. And then Hunter there, the last touch. Great drive by Gagan, and boy, that's one you'd love to have finish. Cavemen basketball. Offensive. Second personal on Dunn. It's almost the Shaq problem, right? You're so much bigger than everyone else. When you make that move, and especially you start to see that shoulder dip or lead, that's going the other way 99 times out of 100. Talking about they haven't called a lot of offensive fouls tonight. That one was pretty clear. Mosteller. Good movement off that high screen. Always rolled to the rim after setting one, and Mosteller able to score there. 14-point difference. The lob inside, and Mosteller there going to be called for the foul. It'll be his fourth. The 16th foul on Skyridge. So now both sides shooting free throws the rest of the way. This called on the shot, so it'll be 2 free throws for Rawson. Talk about a tough Region 4. American Fork came in 2-2 in region play. Skyridge 0-4. This rounds out region play, or at least the first matchup in region play for both these teams. AF will start the return trips by heading to Draper to take on the #1 Corner Canyon Chargers as Blake Rawson hits them both. Meanwhile, for Skyridge, they will stay home, taking on the Westlake Thunder. Both these two teams lost their first matchups to each respective team. The 10-point difference Corner Canyon over American Fork, and a 9-point difference. Westlake over Skyridge. Hunter inside, wouldn't go. Mosteller able to keep it. Jory over to Gagan for 3. His first points tonight. We talked about the 3 has not fallen for Skyridge tonight. They got one from Housey in the 3rd, one from Gagan here in the 4th, and they're going to need another handful of them in the last 5.5 minutes if they want to come back and get a win here at home. Looking for their first region win are the Falcons. And Gagan there, able to disrupt. Skyridge rushing up the floor. Here's Hunter. Kind of got caught in the air, and Mosteller couldn't get the offensive board. And one and done there for Skyridge. Here's Wallace. 4 corners hasn't quite gone away here in the state. You only have 35 seconds to run it. Wallace, up with Turley. Shot clock down to 10. Rawson trying to find a way for that lob. Lindbergh kicks out the corner 3. No. And a loose ball foul. And if this is on Mosteller, he's done. And it is. 4 points tonight for the junior Jackson Mosteller, as he has fouled out of the contest. His night complete. 4.5 to go here. Free throws called on the floor, so it's 1-1 here for Blake Rawson, who hit a pair earlier in the quarter. Makes his first, one more to come. Hucks will come on the floor for American Fork. Webb will come on, or is ready to come on for Rawson, pending the outcome of this second free throw. Housley comes off the floor here for Skyridge as Larson back on, and Rawson makes them both, so he will get his rest as Kean Webb checks in. Lead back to 15. Been a 9-5 start to this 4th quarter for the Cavemen. Hanson handing on, well, wanted to hand off there to Tate, well defended there by American Fork on the switch. Hunter, and boy, Webb got a hand on it, but both Hunter and Webb shook up on the play. It's 4-on-4 on this end. Webb holding his face, and Hunter's now down on the floor. Boy, you could kind of hear something. I actually thought it was hand on the ball, but Webb coming over, Coach Cuff looking at him. Meanwhile, Skyridge coming over to look at Mason Hunter. We're going to step aside while they look at injured players. We'll be back after this. It's always good when there's a short break for injuries. Webb is kind of walking this one off. Hunter over to the training table to get looked at. He appears to be okay as he's under his own power as well. And it's free throws here for Wallace. Led back on, so he's okay. One more here for Ashton. $15 for Wallace. Quick 3, Anderson, nope. And it's cleared by Ashton. Wallace, the drive, hanging, blocked away, ball on the floor. Webb has it, and then foul as he was going up. Foul will be called on Gagan. Midway point here in the 4th quarter, and AF using free throws to help push that lead back up. They've made 8 free throws here in the 4th quarter. just the one field goal was the Tiger Cuff 3, as Webb at the line makes his first. Dunn on the floor, Cuff on the floor. Meanwhile, Jordan Kohler, the sophomore, checking in here for Skyridge. It is that Kohler, the younger brother of Jackson. Is Jordan? Ah, look at that, making an impact, the young man, in his first minutes here tonight. Gonna be a good one. Coach Gardner excited about his sophomore. Baseline J, Cy Hansen. Able to hit it for Skyridge. And Cy gonna pick up the foul here. And it would be Kean Webb to the line. First one, no good. Second free throw for Webb, this one good. The floor, Anderson, and a blocking foul here going to be called on American Fork. Will send Jackson Anderson to the line. As that foul was called on Brendan Crowther. First point tonight for Jackson as he makes the front end of the 1-1. Hawks away from the screen, kicks to Dunn, and we've got a foul here. As Cuff was trying to set that screen, and Coach Cuff saying, hey, that probably could have been intentional, but that will not be the call here. And it will be Tiger here at the line, shooting 2. As Larson called for his third, and it's double bonus the rest of the way. The balance has continued tonight. Tiger now with 11, Wallace with 15, Rawson with 12, 9 for Dunn, and 6 for Webb. 2 for J.R. Turley to round it out for the Cavemen. Second free throw here for Tiger. And won't go. Rebound there by Kohler. Larson. Oh boy, threw away there from Hansen. He was trying to lead him to the middle. Dunn, handing to Webb. Not the first time the extra pass has led to the flush tonight for the Cavemen. The lead back to 18. Gagan pulling up from 10. Nope, Dunn had it and secures it. 2.5 to go. American Fork on their way to round out their first trip through Region 4 with a 3-2 record as Webb kicks to Dunn. Goes out there by Gagan. Cuff had that deflected, still here. And Crowther on that far side. Our shot clock down to 10 was calling for it. Dunn working the other way. Double team coming. Dunn left. Aaron for 3. Dunn now in double figures. His third made 3 tonight. Kohler giving to Cy. Hansen turnaround strong. And Dunn secures it. I wanted Aaron to run point guard there. Instead, we'll get a timeout here for substitutions for American Fork. A good night for the Cavemen, a 60-39 game, and the starter's going to come off the floor. A big night for the Cavemen on the road. As checking in, Jake Mulholland on the floor for American Fork, as is Xander Hale. Skyridge looking to their bench as well. Davis Fynes, the freshman, checking in here. Van Coleman on the floor as well for Skyridge. Housley back on. Fuller there, what I say, last to touch. They're off Skyridge. And Housley with the steal and the play. Ah, those Danes, they're a tricky bunch. Skyridge basketball, 1:40 left. Josh Andrus set to come on at the next whistle for American Fork. Hansen handing back, Fynes for three. Davis with the triple for Skyridge. Hucks, the drive, the kick, no one home. Andrus on the floor. Skyridge basketball. Lions trying to attack, looking for help. Fouled here by Crowler. And it will be free throws here for the freshman. Fynes at the line. 1-1 here. Short. Final minute. Crowther is looking for Hale. He'll drive here instead. Taking the contact. Count the bucket. Boy, how about the quick step there of Brendan Crowther, the senior. The student section was quite excited with it. Chance for the three-point play. Wouldn't go. Kohler the rebound. Van Coleman trying to drive. Play out. There's Fynes. Into the lane, fouled on the drive. And Davis will head back to the line here. 30 seconds left. I want to give a shout out. Thank you to Skyridge for hosting us. Always do such a great job. And Jared and Nate, hey, they were here early getting our table set up, our chairs ready. I want to thank Jared and Nate for their help. They're getting us all set and good to go. As we'll be back here next week when Skyridge will host Westlake. Fynes, good. Could be last possession. American Fork does not have to take a shot. And that appears to be the indication from Coach Cuff. Just, hey, we'll just be patient here. 20 seconds left. Andrus looking to drive. Wouldn't go. 10 seconds left. In the corner, Van Coleman, the look is strong. Rebounded there by Hale, and that'll do it. American Fork comes to Skyridge and gets a 62-44 win. Our player of the game. This is tough. We're going to go with Aaron Dunn. Had the beautiful assists to get dunks, but how about 3 triples for Aaron? Big plays to put away. 11-point difference, not enough for Skyridge as they fall at home. 62-44 to American Fork. For Jaron Mulford, Mike Christensen, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us. And a reminder, you can catch Skyridge basketball all season long right here on KSLSports.com.